Hello everyone, welcome to our new Let's Play, Marvel's Midnight Suns. Now, this really isn't my usual cup of tea of a game. I don't usually do the superhero stuff because I'm more into fantasy, like high fantasy, really high sci-fi, stuff like that. So I've never really touched a superhero game. However, a friend of mine, one of the co-hosts from the Voices Beyond podcast, link in the description, he recommended this game to me. So I was like, okay, I trust your perspective, your views of the game. He bought it when it first came out, so I was like, I'll check it out. It's a lot of fun. It is a very tactical-oriented game. You have to think a lot more than just, I'ma hit it. And get things done through general strategy and tacticians, as well as a bunch of other ancillary things. So I decided, you know what? One of the final DLCs is coming out soon. Should be out already by the time this set comes out, honestly. And I'm like, why not? Now, keep in mind, the DLC is not yet dropped for me. Or has not yet dropped, I should say. It was literally just announced and is slated to be released on the 11th of May? Yeah. Sorry. I'm looking forward to it because it is a character I really like. And I'm curious about it. I do have the Season Pass DLC, so I have access to all the characters as well as a bunch of side stuff. So we'll be going through all of that. A few weeks ago, I did release a video for Marvel Midnight Suns that is the base characters. It is basically just a info dump on the character, how to play them, recommended builds, tips on how to get their friendship up, and a few other little things, as well as how to complete a personal challenge of the character. I'm going to do the same thing with the DLC characters. I actually have 3 of them already recorded. No, 4 of them. 3 of them. I have the currently available ones ready to go. I just need to wait for the new character, get them done, and put it out there. I do have a beaten save file, so I will be just, once that DLC drops, loading that file up, going through it quickly, the DLC quickly. I'm skipping cutscenes, by the way, for it. And getting there up as well. So that way we have a nice guide video for you guys. I might do more guide videos for this, because this is a fun game. Now then, on to this. I really like this difficulty slider. You have the story mode for if you want to play it just for the story. If you want to play it that way, you are more than welcome to. The story is pretty interesting, in my opinion. The base normal mode, not a lot of modifiers, you can revive twice per mission, stuff like that. Infinite per mission revives. Heroic, which is more the normal route. Like, this is very easy, normal, in my opinion. This is where we're going to be starting. Now, when you first boot up the game, this, I believe, is the highest you can go. But as you're playing, you complete missions, and the game will go, okay, obviously you're good, would you like to try Heroic 2? Okay, you're really good, would you like to try Heroic 3? Okay, fuck you, Ultimate 1. Alright, I see you, Ultimate 2. Motherfucker, okay, 3, final offer. I like that concept because it makes the game more challenging based on your level, and if you feel like it's too much, you can always go back down to the previous one. I didn't go higher than Ultimate 1 because I didn't really want to. The modifiers actually are pretty interesting. Where are they at? Oh, additional enemy reinforcement. That's cool. Gloss gives you cosmetics. EXP gives you EXP. Enemy health is increased. Their strength is stronger, and you can only revive once per mission. This is kind of my wheelhouse. But as we progress, probably during certain chapters, I'll progressively get higher up. My goal is to beat the final boss in Ultimate 3. Let's go! Alright. We're gonna play tutorial. Oh god, turn that off. Ugh, no! I don't like this because it gets annoying after a while. Let's go! So for those of you who have not played Marvel Midnight Suns yet, or those of you who have, please no spoilers in the comments for people who haven't.
You know how much I hate this hocus-pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Mommy? Sorry. As far as I can tell, this story isn't canon to the main MCU. No, Marvel Universe, not MCU. But it does involve a lot of the characters and some lesser-known characters, which makes me happy. Because I like to know lesser-known characters.
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man? It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
We come all the way out.
Alrighty then. So, there we go. Playing cards. It is a very tactical card-based game, this. Now, I don't usually play card games like this because they get kind of dull after a while. But I really do like this one. Alright, so attack cards. All attack cards greater than heroism. Yeah. So basically just teaching us how to fight. And the only reason why I included this scene, or this thing, is because story.
Impressive.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Maybe. So I'll go through the basic generalization of the game. I'll skip over the tutorials for those of you who are new and want to play along. We have the attack cards. The attack cards do basic damage and give you a hero point. All attack cards give hero points. Some attack cards give more, some give sometimes less, honestly. You use heroism cards to use skills and hero, or you use them to use hero cards. Never noticed that gecko there. Use them to play hero cards. You have a maximum of 10 heroism you can carry at any given time. 3 cards can be used per turn. And that's basically it. You also have skill cards, which are used to give buffs, or debuffs, or do certain effects. And then you have ultimate cards, which are unique and do special things.
So, who wants to go first?
Minion and elites. Minions have no HP, they die on 1 hit. Elites have HP.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra.
Knockback sends enemies flying.
Can
I do? No.
Let me show you the way. I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
Probably not. Now, I'm going to say this real quickly. This game is still buggy as hell. You will see some glitches. That is going to be a guarantee. A few textural glitches. Some, not really gameplay glitches, but some glitches that make the game look weird. But for the most part, you'll just get that. Darker previews, you can see who's going to attack who next.
Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
But yeah, it's just
I'll accept your offer.
bullshit.
Just this once.
Oh boy,
Don't mention it.
get to that.
Watch and learn, my friends.
Let's go. I might be able to hit him with the second one to two.
I fully intend to make this as miserable as
Nope, I can't hit you into a rock. So yeah, you will see some glitches. It's kind of disappointing. The game's been out for a while. They should have at least fixed some of them. But what can you do? The game's still fun. Fortunately, they did fix a few of the game-breaking glitches, which makes me happy.
Let's begin.
I think we pissed them off.
Alright, let's get rid of you.
Interesting. Something along the lines of the sound manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
Fair. Probably should have done this to get rid of the other guy.
Hey, the jerk store called. They're running low on you guys.
You will notice some frame drops as well. That is because of the environment. I'll show you what I mean by that.
We should just try throwing a big rock at him.
You see these little gouges in the ground? Those are from my spells. They stay there the entire time. If I destroy something, it will cause things to go flying. So, a lot of things on screen at once, kind of, yeah, like that. bogs down the stuff. I don't see anything else. All right.
Guess we're not done yet.
Nope.
Plan looks good. Oh, I think that's the last one, which is good. Inside the restaurant. Good call.
There we go.
And yet I'm the one who's still single. If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that. Whoa. Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
Alright, let's go. Okay, let's see here. How do I want to do this?
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green
No.
lights.
I can throw a rock at him.
But not while you fail to use the front door.
Proper Carol landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys.
That's fair. By the way, I do love Miss Marvel. Not Miss Marvel? No. Captain Marvel. Apologies. Miss Marvel is someone else, I think. So I'm gonna give a quick spoiler warning. Nerds in the comment, feel free to roast me a bit on this. I've only really seen the MCU. I know, blasphemy. The only comic book I've ever owned was a Spawn comic book, and I don't even remember what issue. And I don't even think that's MCU, is it? No, it's DC.
Things are moving right along. Defeating the
But,
forces of evil and all that.
Okay. Oh yeah. But I know a few things, like a few small things. No. Tony. There we go. Let's do that. I do know a few small things. Like I know character names. I know a few
But Davenport was at least a century
stories,
old.
a few character beats, stuff like that. I know a little bit. But keep in mind, I am very, very green when it comes to this type of stuff. If I say something wrong about a character in the canon, feel free to correct me. I would love to hear more about the MCU. Or the MCU? The MU? The Marvel Universe. Especially if it is... No, especially if it is fun trivia facts. That type of stuff I would really enjoy learning about. What I do know about this game's canonicity is the point blank blanket covering. It's canon in its own universe. They do reference quite a few things from here and there.
In any event,
That's
must
chill.
provide
Cool.
Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of
But a
protection.
lot of it is its own canon. Let's see if we can get an angle on this. I'll do. I will fuck up a lot of names. Because again, noob. I'll probably end up calling Captain Marvel Carol.
Not great, but
I've been doing that. I've done that a lot. Let's see here. You can double jab, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, just feel free to tell me about, you know, your favorite issue with Captain Marvel, your favorite Iron Man issue. What you want to see in the MCU, your favorite MCU movie. I have a soft spot for Thor because I love Norse mythology.
shall we get on with it?
We're three of the world's strongest heroes.
But yeah, I'd love to see him. I'd love to hear all about him. My favorite hero is still Spawn, though. He's my favorite anti-hero.
Hydra has clearly
Because he's just
raised their
badass.
game, and I have a terrible suspicion as to how.
After that, it's Wanda. I love me some Scarlet Witch. She's awesome.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Ow. Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side. Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
What the hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Alright, and this is one of the reasons why I like this game. You can make your own hero. From what I can tell, every character up to the Hunter, because they have no name other than Hunter, is a part of the Marvel Universe some way. Now, during that cutscene, I looked up the Vishanti. It was a part of the chant that Strange used. I was actually really curious about the Vishanti, so I was like, who are they? Apparently, they are godlike entities who act as patrons to the Sorcerer Supreme and the Defenders of the Earth Realm. They are Hogoth, Oshthar, and, should sound familiar, Agamotto. Interesting names, those. Now, while there is no canon Hunter, based off the box art, this is the canon Hunter. But yeah, we're gonna fix that. So, face is fixed. Everything else you can change as a face and skin color you can change, or you can't change after the game starts. So. Also hairstyles. Although technically, I think this is more box art reference. No, her hair is longer. I'm pretty close to base character. Unfortunately, I can't get the white hair like I usually get right now, at least. We can get it later on. So for now, I'm gonna as close as I can. Even give them facial hair. Actually, I kind of like that. She kind of has a... Well, actually, that makes sense, yeah. She has sort of a Greek Mesopotamian base look, which kind of makes sense considering where they're from. Let's go that one. That'll do. So until I get the hair change, which is after the first mission, this will be our Hunter for now.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The caller! Wait! Wait! Ah! Mother.
So, that's a good thing, right?
concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
So cold, but the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes. I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier? Daywalkers were a myth even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Yay! Blade is also one of my favorite characters. One of my favorite DC characters. He was my introduction to comic book characters, or comic book movies. The classic Blade movie with Wesley Snipes. Love that movie. Still have the VHS for it too.
Hold up, did I miss something?
Ghost Rider's up there too.
Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm
the witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Alright. Yeah, we still have some time. Let's go do a mission.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges, bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! Dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
As a side note, that eye thing with Caretaker, most common glitch in the entire game. It's gotten worse with each subsequent DLC. When I first played it, it didn't proc or start glitching until like a third of the way through the game, and ever since the first DLC dropped, it's just been constant.
With everything going.
Alright, so here we can actually edit our character if we want to.
But none of that matters unless they can help
Check
us
out the
get
profile. We can also, if we have the stuff, we can't do it now, customize our character.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Your sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed, the Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered celestials, that issue with the zoning commission. But this time, it feels different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Before we go on, I'm going to explain a little bit for those of you new to the game. We have a friendship level. We basically can befriend each of the characters. There are 5 total levels. Each time you increase the level, or not each time. As you increase the level, you'll gain new perks for the character, as well as passives. At the 5th level, you gain the ability to unlock their ultimate attack, which is really cool, as well as a unique outfit. You can track it in pretty much any mission, or at any time in the menu. How do I put it? Sorry, brain fart. You gain friendship by being nice to them, talking to them in a favorable way, a way that they like. Going on missions with them, with the hunter in your party. So if I were to go here with Blades, Doctor Strange, and Tony, I'd gain no friendship with them because she's not there. Hunter's not there. About it, honestly. Hunter is different because you can't really be friends with yourself. Hunter has a balance system, light, dark. You can kind of see little nicks in the alignment that tells you how far into the alignment you are. As you progress through it, you'll gain new passives, new abilities. Eventually, you'll gain a unique ultimate based on what side you're on. And at the end, you'll gain a unique outfit tied to that balance. It is possible to go completely one way, then the other, and max out on a single playthrough. It's annoying as hell to do, because you need to focus, alright, slowly dark first, then light, or vice versa. Easy ways to get this leveled up: use abilities that are dark or light, use them 3 times in a mission, you'll gain +1 towards that balance. Choose dark options in the dialogue trees. If you rest in the pool, which is behind the sanctum, or the abbey, during new moons or full moons, you'll gain a light or dark bonus. Full moon gives you light, new moon gives you dark. And that's about it.
Please, watch yourself.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
I'm not gonna see it pop in my head. I love Ileana, she's great.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched? General hellhole vibe?
Yes.
All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic
I love the depiction of Limbo, by the way.
anywhere on our planet and beyond. We don't want
I never noticed those cyclones in distance.
Sanctum, Doctor. So we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Oh?
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Badger.
I get a feeling she dropped him in the ocean.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position. No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
You know, I was gonna say, there's a giant portal there's a giant mystical swirling around that building. 3 people just walk through a portal. A lot of people in New York around here are just being very calm and like eh. And then I was like, oh wait, it's New York. Yeah. I mean, come on. They probably see this on a week-to-week basis.
But I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no
All
way
right.
these foot soldiers are behind.
Finally got some
disruption
abilities,
of the
or
walls
some
of protection.
skill abilities. So, quick. If I kill an enemy when I use the ability, I refund my card play so I can keep going. It is such a useful bread and butter ability.
Let's do this. It's weirdos like these that give people like
It's
us a bad
best
reputation.
used, in my opinion, as a sort of get rid of the minions quickly card.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Motherfucker, shut up. Not who I wanted to use, but that'll work.
Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Alright, let's see if I can... There we go! Alright, now 2... Knockback, quick... We'll do shit. Okay, make him bleed!
Time's up for these jumps.
Boop. Alright, and apply to bleed. Nice. That should kill him, the bleed. Yeah.
Get ready.
Boop, boop.
Requesting medevac.
Bleed will cause a person to take damage after the end of their turn. At the end of a turn.
I'm hurt bad.
You'll be fine. Not really, but.
Engaging target.
I won't forget that.
Give me time. Eventually, I'll have a deck in the party that'll just end the battle. Yep, there we go. That will end the battle in one turn. It's kind of something I end up doing very often.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
That's a quick, beautiful.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Quick strike. Will that finish you off? No. Whip. Get rid of you.
Hell.
Whip. Forceful knockback. Can I get you? I can't. Not where I want you to be. I have Agamotto. Redraw my last 3, I think it was, attack cards. 2.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Strike. Get a bleed going. Blade's really good at applying bleed.
Sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
And I'll finish that off.
Learn, my friends.
And he's definitely going to die at the end of his turn.
Never seen that before.
Is there... Not done anything. I can throw at him. Alright.
That's not supposed to hurt.
I love when they die from bleed damage. It's so funny.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilith.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Not.
We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are lost.
I love Venom. He's one of my favorite of Spidey's gallery. Hidden intentions. Powerful Venom enemies like Fallen Venom do not forecast which enemy they intend to attack, and may attack multiple times on their turn. Watch out.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that means?
Alright.
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed
Level
your
up.
tongue to the spider wizard, marinate it in his stomach juices, and eat it with his spleen.
Yeah, sure. Alright, and they're pretty good. Ooh, yeah. Make him bleed. Fuck. Symbiote Skin. Melee attacks trigger Fallen Venom. Against Fallen Venom can trigger his Junus passive and activate Symbiote Skin. When Symbiote Skin is active, Fallen Venom will bind the next hero that makes a melee attack. Tip. After triggering Symbiote Skin, use range or area attacks to reset Fallen Venom. So this should reset him.
Come get it.
Yep. Beautiful. Let's move you over here. Nope, not you. Blade. Over here. Switch your position for the future.
There is nowhere to run.
And then yeet you into another barrel. One side note, you can knock enemies off the arena. Bosses don't count, like Fallen Venom. There's a percentage chance of it working. It's absolutely hilarious every time it happens. Oh. That's actually proccing quite often. It is a chance for it to trigger, not always.
Mother tells us to hurry.
Your mom's a hoe.
You will wait here.
I mean, that is interesting. Mommy. God, you see, Lilith? Fuck. I'm outing myself on what type. Goddamn. A hero bound and unable to attack. Use other hero abilities to damage the binding and free them. Bindings will be removed by any damage similar to minions. They're not 100% right on that, by the way. Some attacks won't work. You need to make sure you get that skull marker for it to guarantee it'll work.
Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no.
Alright, I don't want to use it against that. Hopefully it doesn't do them all. Okay, that's good.
Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
Draw. Steak's pretty good. Nakamoto.
This should aid me in my fight.
Critical abilities. When you draw a card, if you see that little flame, it means it's a critical ability. It does like double damage, I believe. I might be able to hit him with
done.
Alright, Hunter. I'm trying to knock him into the electric box. Oh, frick. Hi. Well, the day we're having here, eh? If I get a Winds of Watum. Boom!
Pleasant.
Never been punched by a fluid before.
Never been bitch slapped by fluid? Man, I have.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Ah, we're fine.
Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
Yeah. Alright, so I need 2. Oh, right, because of my Agamotto, it gives me an extra card turn. How about that?
Ought to make things interesting.
Alright, get up.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
Yeah. It's quick, I need to get rid of it.
This won't end well for you.
It's gonna hurt Hunter a little bit, but...
Transcendence.
Alright, apply weak. If I have... Stop fucking up, controller. 4 heroism. I should have pulled it off. Let's move you over... Oh, no, not you. Hunter. There we go. Now let's do this properly. So Doctor Strange is a unique thing. A lot of his cards have an enhanced ability. You have to meet certain criteria to do it, but for this case, I need a 4 heroism, and I'll do an extra 18 damage. Oh, shut up, you. That's too far away. Just have a range too. Don't want to risk it. Not nearly enough. Not worth the risk. Oh wait, I could have. Damn it. They're not good enough. Never mind. I thought that pole was something I could have interacted with. It was not.
We'll have to deal with a few more, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Alright, get up, Hunter.
I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
Love it. Alright, Alright, so now it is enhanced. Weak, what does weak do again? Decreases it, yeah. Yeah. Let's weaken this bitch. Because I should be able to beat him with a stake, which I can't do. Well, I can.
Watch closely. The light shines on the most dutiful.
3. Fuck, I can't. Nope. Alright, let's get rid of this bitch. I guess guess I could have reloaded, drawn. Ha!
You are within our reach.
It's gonna be another bind. No. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, good thing I weakened.
I suppose we should not underestimate.
So glad I weakened you. Hey, buddy, you ever heard of acupuncture?
You should not have come here.
I'm gonna show you a little bit of special blade-styled acupuncture. There you go.
Good riddance.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Hey, big guy! I was in the neighborhood, you know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
God love Venom and Spidey. Such a good relationship they have.
Congratulations. New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Ah, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
The Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
The look. Fuck you. You're not my real mom.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
I assure you, there is nothing to fear here.
Well, it's easy to say not to be scared of things that go bump in the night when you are a thing that goes bump in the night. I don't even watch horror movies, and now I'm living in one.
Horror movies?
Oh, you'll love them. Imagine a painting come to life. Moving, talking, telling a story, one that just happens to be pulled from your very worst nightmare. Or just stop by my room. Fairly certain there's one hanging there already. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Love Tony.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Alright. So, we're going to call it here pretty much. Here we can actually customize our character a little bit more. Get some costumes going, or clothing. Alright. I think I can actually customize my appearance now a bit. Yep, I can. Cool. What is cool is you can turn this into change outfits daily. If you have the outfit, you'll just change into a different outfit every day, which I like. Or you can wear your combat outfit, whichever you prefer. But we're going to call it here. We've already been going on a little bit long. Hope you guys enjoy this set and looking forward to some more Midnight Suns. I know I am because I love this game. I'll see you guys next time where we continue on from here, but till then, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.